Thank you for joining us on another Bot versus Con review episode. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And today we're looking at a very requested, I think, review. So why don't you come join us as we look at the Predaking, as I call it.
Purple Posse.
Whatever, it's the purple version of Cang Toys Predaking.
All right, here he is.
So let's get into it. So we're going to talk about them in all their separate modes. We're going to start off with bot mode, go into their alt mode, the beast mode, whatever you want to call it, and finish with the combined mode, which is the mode that they're actually in right now. Correct, Bobby?
Correct.
So while we're talking, we'll be showing them on the screen. And let's talk about bot mode. What are your thoughts after having the whole set in hand?
Wow. Literally, wow. They are beautiful. I think that one of the fears you had was just that they're kind of being a blotch of purple, and they really aren't. There's a lot of different details in there. I know I've been showing them off during the hauls, as I've been getting them one by one, but having them all together and seeing them all together, it's been an experience. And I say that, no tongue in cheek here. It was really an experience seeing all the detail on them. Just the different ways the purple met the green, that met the gray, that met the black, and I just loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. For me, I have no problem with the bot modes. They're perfect in bot mode. They look great. Are they stylized? Yes. Does it make sense? Yes. We come to get that from Cang Toys, but I think they're really cool. Of course, I don't have them in hand, but I do think they look gorgeous from what you've shared with me. And now let's talk about our favorite ones. So again, Bobby's is first-hand experience, mine's second-hand. But which one is your favorite in bot mode?
Surprise, it's Thorilla.
Oh, really?
Yes, I thought it was going to be Dive Bomb, Firmament, I think is his name, from Cang Toys, but Thorilla just, that purple, or as I'm going to call him, Grape Ape, that purple, the way the weapons, everything just came together and looked really, really good together. And he literally has a presence of being huge and big, and I really, really like that about him.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I think that's the one I looked at the least, honestly, just because it's not
one of the originals.
Predaking, yeah. But I think he is really cool, and I love the hammer he has.
Yes,
I think that is amazing looking on him.
Yes.
So for me, it'd be Dive Bomb. You can't beat those wings. It's gorgeous. It looks like the fallen angel of doom. I really like it. So that's the one that I was almost going to pick up just as a standalone, but I decided against it because then that made me pick up the whole set. So with that being said, why don't we move on to alt mode? What are your thoughts on these alt modes?
They struck gold again. I'll be honest. The one that I thought I was going to like the most, which was Dive Bomb again, I thought Dive Bomb was going to sweep it for me. The features of the alt mode didn't shine through. Similar to what I say with the bot mode, the wings are gorgeous. Of course, they just shine, but the other features really didn't shine through as much. And for me, it was actually Landbull, which again, totally surprised, but another beefy, chunky figure that all the colors blended really, really well throughout the whole figure. Your eyes don't get caught up in one space. It looked very evenly proportioned, and I was stunned.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. That looked like an amazing figure when you showed it to me. I was going to pick Dive Bomb after you said that, but you said that and it changed my mind, and I'm going to say Headstrong. I liked what they did with the rhino horn, and I like how the colors flow through. They did a great job with that as an individual figure, and it'd be kind of a cop-out to pick the same figure just because of the wings. So I'm going to say Headstrong, probably in alt mode. I think they did a great job with it.
You know, after Headstrong, I thought was going to be mine as well, because I love the horn. But after dealing with him a little bit, the way the head tilts and things, I didn't really care for it as much, and so but that's not something you would know by looking at it. It's something
exactly. So that's the first-hand experience that you need.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Well, why don't we get into combined mode? And I'm going to let Bobby have the floor here.
Well, let's see here. I wore a t-shirt on purpose because I didn't really want to see all my muscles bulge through, from picking this guy
Definitely.
And, oh, geez. He is a big, and I have to hold him by his thighs. So, let's get a little detail there. And so, here, and I'm going to lift him as well. This guy is, wow. You can see how big his sword is. I mean, it takes forever to get it in frame. And I'll just show all four sides.
Do the feet hang off of the original one like that?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember them just doing that.
And I can tell you the thing that I really like about this is the support that they did on the back here, these back braces.
The knees, right?
Yes, to keep the legs and knees strong, because he definitely leans. Oh, jeez. Don't stab me. He's cutting me. You're cutting me. So, yes, here he is. And I'm really trying to show my strength here by holding him with one hand.
Of course, show off.
He is humongous. And I absolutely adore him. The missus saw, and you can kind of see down below, I pulled out the original version as well as the gold version for comparison. But let's talk about the purple first. It actually makes me wish that there was a G1 version in purple like this. It's amazing. The green shines through so much on it. It almost looks like he has energon or something like that going through his body and his weapons and everything. The green really, really shines through. So almost to the point where I think it was like I think it might have been the Netflix special, but like when they showed their powers and stuff like that, or like they're about to shoot, the energy would radiate through their weapons and things like that. With the silver and the green on here, it almost looks like that. Like as he's,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
He's
iridescent.
Yes, and it's projecting all the way through. Which with the others, you don't see that at all, and it makes sense. But with this one, it actually looks like he has energon flowing through him, and I really, really like that.
Yeah, I think that is a really cool aspect, I will say. But I do think this is where the set stumbles a little bit, because it is too purple.
Okay.
It needs to have a little bit of contrast with maybe black trousers or something. It looks, I know this is going to sound stupid, but he looks like he's naked. Like, yeah, he has like silver, which is like the skin tone with his face and stuff. If they did something like that with this, I think it would have been a lot better, personally. But I do think it's gorgeous. I do think it looks cool, and it's fine because it's an alt color. It's like a player 2 color, so it's not that bad. You know what I mean? It looks really good though.
Well, and so you can see what James was talking about in particular. The one thing I can say is that the light shines through on this one better than it does on the purple, the light on his head. But you can see this is, of course, the original colors. The black that you mentioned here.
There's just more contrast.
And the yellow, there is definitely contrast. And you can see that the feet are. I'm just going to turn and watch it. There's definitely more contrast here than in the purple. I think the purple one almost feels like it can be its own. It doesn't have to be a combiner. It could be just a huge robot.
Yeah.
Whereas this one looks like a combiner.
Which is what that one is trying to look like.
Right. And then, just for giggles, oh gosh,
He's getting tired over there.
And I literally worked out today. And here's the gold one.
Which, speaking of all one color, that one definitely takes the cake. But again, I understand why. Yeah.
And again, I'll just kind of do a little Vanna White spin here with them spinning myself instead of spinning the letters.
So, which one's your favorite between the three?
Oh man. So this is where I'm struggling. Set him back down. This is where I'm struggling. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to keep in combined mode, which one I want to keep in bot, and which one I want to keep in alt mode. The purple one, I think I'm going to keep in bot mode, in individual bot modes. The definition of the colors and everything shine through. The orange one, I think I'm going to keep in alt mode. And I think I'm going to keep the gold one in combined mode. And the reason being, the gold, it's just stunning. Again, it looks
I actually agree with you there. I would swap the purple and the G1 ones. So the G1 bots could be in robot mode, because let's be honest, that's the more important mode. And I know you really like G1, so I'd have those in bot mode, the purple ones in alt mode, and then the gold one in combined mode.
Yeah.
But again, you could always transform them later on down the road. It's not the end of the world. You're not gluing them together.
Right. And I do have the Jimbao version now on the shelf.
And then you'll have the one, the Takara's, what is it? AMT? Was that it?
The ones that, I think the ones that are coming out?
Yeah, the new ones. That's
those
part
are
of the
legends.
Are you sure?
I thought those were legend scale.
I don't know. I said maybe they are legends, and I remember people saying they weren't.
Oh, okay. Well, geez, that's going to be crazy. So, yeah.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
So,
but yeah.
So, what do you give it out of 10?
10.
You're so easy to please.
10. No, I honestly, I think they did a very good rendition of these. And again, it was easy because the originals were 10. To me, I think that they are a great combiner. We talk about Cang Toys all the time on the show, that they should make another combiner. Everything tabs in. So quality-wise, it's great. But color-wise and everything, it actually still looks like Predaking. My lady didn't know they were the same figure.
Oh, really?
She looked at them, and I was telling her that it was a different color. She's like, "Oh, it's the same," and they did a really good job. The wings not being gold really make it look like it's a shattered glass or an alternate universe version. So a 10 out of 10.
Well, I would give the original Cang Toys a 9 out of 10. It's almost perfect, mostly because of that head. Just
You didn't like the head.
I just wanted a more G1 head.
I feel like you on
I'd
that.
probably give this one an 8 out of 10. Like you said, quality is probably amazing, but to me, it just misses the mark on one of the most important modes, and that's combining the combined mode.
Mm.
And that's important. And it has the head works better, but I'd still probably give it an 8 out of 10. Again, that's without having it. Could be completely different if I had them in front of me. Which is still a great score, and I think it's well worth the money if you could afford it.
Yeah, and I mean these things came out so fast, which I really appreciate. Now I have a feeling they'll probably come out with something that's like red and black or something like that. Something else.
Yeah, or green and blue,
Something crazy.
or pink, and you'll buy it. You're already 3 in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
You'll be
running out of
6
space.
in by the end of 2025. Well, let us know your thoughts on this below. And if you have this figure, or if you're going to get this figure, if you have the original one, just let us know what you think of Cang Toys in general. And do all that YouTube stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, as always, to all debates are won. See you guys next time.